Did you know that you can download all of your listings on Amazon? That way, if you accidentally delete them, something happens, you can click this one button, upload the file, and you're good to go. Now, Amazon includes it, right? For most sellers, if you don't have access, you can gain access. It's like a secret report, and it's under the inventory reports right here in your Amazon Seller Central. So go ahead and go to inventory reports. Once you're in inventory reports, we're going to go and enter the drop down category listings report. If you don't see it, don't panic. A lot of sellers just don't have access to this report. You have to actually request it. But what you're going to do is pause this video. You're going to take a screenshot right here that shows that we have access of the category listings report. Okay. Once you do that, then you're going to contact Amazon Seller Central. So you're going to go into the help button in the top right hand corner, get help and resources, open it up, and you're just going to say something just like this. Hello, seller team. Could you please enable the category listings report? It's the reverse flat file for my account. See example attached. That should be enough, just that. But you can add more if you want. I need to perform blah, 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 and tell them exactly what you want. And please let me know once this has been activated so I can download my data. Thanks. You can say you watched a YouTube video, attempted to fix it, didn't work. And then you're going to upload a file. Make sure you upload that file that shows, because sometimes Amazon will come back and say, that's not a real report, or we don't do that anymore. No, they do. They do. All right, they're just messing with you. All right, talk to the catalog team just in case you're not having success, but you should be just fine. Now, once you download that report, it's going to look something like this, right? And it's going to have, I know looks crazy, but this is from Amazon. This is Amazon's data. This is how Amazon's report looks. If there's anything missing, you can always add it in. There are some things missing, like Amazon doesn't put your images in here. So you would have to save your images, which I'm sure you already do. But your copywriter, your title, your bullet points, right? Your backend, description, all that stuff, Amazon does save. They save all that metadata, all those extra text keys that you completely forgot about right here. So that way, if you're trying to resell it, they can kind of map it to the right person or the right company. So once you're done with this, the biggest thing is, let's say you're trying to update one of your titles. Your title's not updating anywhere. You just keep trying to manually update it. It's not working. That means that most likely the only way to push some updates through the fastest and the most powerful way is going to be an inventory file update. Because look, you can see right here in column E, right? This is partial update. You have the ability to pretty much purge the data and resubmit new data of the same exact one that's already on the listing. And you can see, look, create or replace, and it's called a full update. This is the most powerful way. Amazon loves it when you do this. So you can do that if you wanted, change them all to that, right? It's going to take longer. It could cause some issues if you're doing too many listings at once, because what if one of them purges and all the text just disappears? You have backups, things like that. So create or replace, so anytime you implement this, you're going to want to have create or replace. Let's say I just wanted to update this one, right? So then you just delete the other ones. Same with the other. If you wanted to update just one, you delete the other ones and just add this. It's kind of vice versa. And we're going to scroll through this, and you can kind of just add your SKU. If there's anything missing, right, that's what you're going to add. If there's anything missing, try to add in as much information as possible. Don't overdo it though, because you might get an error. And if it's okay if you get an error, what you're going to do is just save. Do the best of your ability, save it, and then you're going to re-upload it into Amazon. So to upload it into Amazon, you're going to go to catalog and then add products via upload, spreadsheet, upload file, and you might as well receive the notifications and then submit the products. You can also check the upload status. If it's just one listing, it should take less than an hour, 100%. I would start with one just to see how your body reacts and how the whole situation interacts. Now click check upload status, and then have everything just kind of right there. You can, when you click check upload status, it's going to look something like this. Right, here's one that we submitted. You got the batch ID. This is the most important thing. This is like the social security number of this file. You're going to copy, not that intense. We're going to copy it, and then you're going to give that to Amazon if the changes aren't showing. So you're going to contact Amazon support and say, hey, look, I got the batch ID. I did a full inventory file update. My request should have gone through. And once they see that batch ID, they automatically have access to like a higher up and they have all these extra tools. So that's going to be your secret weapon that you do need to use. Once you have that, then you'll be good to go. If it still says the status, if it gives you an error, that's fine. Because again, once you do this, you get a special batch ID. Even if it says error, here's an example, action required. I'm assuming this is like an error. You copy this again, contact Amazon, and then give them the batch ID and say, look, I need to do X, Y, and Z. I need to change my title to this. It didn't change. I need to change my description to this. It didn't change. Can you please help me? And a lot of the times what they'll do is their like store will get called, and then they'll offer you some type of credit, right? Which is really nice at the end of the day. So, and also they will potentially push things through for you. So what I like to do is on the phone with the catalog team to make sure you say, hey, look, this is a batch ID issue. Ask to speak to the catalog team. They should be able to switch you because nobody knows what a batch ID is at Amazon Seller Central, at least not the basic people who are recently hired. Then when they see that, they're able to actually push the updates through for you. So you can say, can you push the updates through for me? And they'll be able to like create a new file and submit it for you just because you have this batch ID. Now you have to have that first batch ID in order for them to do it. And it pretty much gives you your own rep for this technical situation. And a lot of people don't know that, but that's how you get ahead. But that's pretty much it for today's video. If you need any help with updating your inventory, your titles, your bullet points, your SEO, just contact us right below. We're Amazon experts. We specialize in it all. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO, signing out.